Hey, Meow Wolf. This is Emery Pace Archer. I'm here to introduce my proposal for Denver 2020. Amazingness. So glad that it's coming to Denver. And what I have to propose to you is an interactive, immersive musical theater experience. So I just want to walk you through some of the stuff of the installation, sort of like an interview process, something I can't do in the little tiny proposal word, but just to give you an idea of some of the music that I think we can create together with the visitors of Meow Wolf. So this is sort of just a track, if you can come zoom in. So for all of the music here, I've done it on this multi-tracker, and basically we can hardwire into the back line all the different parts. So, I can mute the drums. The audience / visitors can be performers as well as being part of the interactive experience. So maybe they just want to have guitar, maybe they just want to have the bass, maybe they just want to have drums, but they'll be sort of, the idea is there's sort of an interactive place where they can dial in which type of song it is, or how many instruments are in it, or whether it has vocals or not. So they'll have access to the music, they'll have access to the script and the lyrics, access to characters and costumes, and then the sort of the environment will be like a stage, right? So it's like a room set up like kind of like a stage, like, oh, what's a stage? And I get to be on the stage, and then there'll be story, narrative, poems, and all of that stuff will be sort of with their choice. So I just want to play some of the different songs that could maybe be in the environment for them. Okay, so hip-hop is an awesome scene in Denver, and so how could we not include that? So we have this, the basic track, right, and somebody can come up and rap. I'm not going to try to rap because I'm not a freestyle rapper, but there's already a rap written that you can try, that you can make up your own raps, coming to Denver, doing your freestyle gig, and then we can add another layer to it, right? So different dates and times we'd have a live performer come in and actually up the ante a little bit. Like I said, you can add live layers. You can, the idea being at some point there's different layers to the exhibit where people find clues, Easter eggs, if you will, and can put together, wait, there's a rehearsal on this date, maybe a dancer shows up one day, a singer shows up one day, there's a violinist playing hip-hop, and at some point this all culminates into kind of like a stage performance that people can also interact with. Okay, so has to have a love song, right? So there's different types of songs. You could pick a hip-hop, you could pick a descriptive, more narrative. The love song, just like to set totally a different mood, right? When you're in a musical, it's like there's always a main love interest, right? And this idea isn't like your traditional musical with the little, like the old-fashioned ones. It's one where you get to actually feel and be and express love and who you are in the moment, and who are we, and discovering it together is sort of the idea, instead of one person having a scripted journey, but the way we see the world helps us discover the journey together. So we could have live singers as well, right? Still complications clouding up my mind. The fear you won't fall this time. My heart's crumbling fast. I'm praying this last. I wanna be always falling. I'm always falling for you. Okay, what else we got here? Some of the other stuff I thought of were instrumentals. So like the ambient music in Meow Wolf is one of the coolest features, and so this would also have some of that. So maybe when you're first coming into into the exhibit and nothing has sort of been chosen by the visitors. Maybe there's some sort of instrumental playing. So this is like a string quartet type version, and then in the live performance days there could actually be a string trio or a string quartet playing this. And people can interact with this in a lot of different ways, right? So like, did it turn off? People can interact with this in different ways, right? They might just like enjoy the music. They might want to be participating in it. They might be reading character dialogue, all of that stuff. And then there's more sort of like, I don't know, I call it like mystery music, where you're like not sure what's going to happen. More of like a movie or a film kind of feel. You're just like, what's happening in this exhibit? I have to grab that guitar. And then there's ways of showing contrasting characters through the music. And one of the experiences that I really want to convey is that, like diversity and experience. Like no matter who I am, what gender, what identity, what race, I can express myself in any of the character positions. It's not like this character is a woman who is this age and this race. It's sort of just like, this is a character that feels this way. And so a lot of the stuff I've written has contrasting stuff in it, where two characters are contrasting. It's not decided what they look like or how they express. It's just decided they feel a certain way. And the audience and the visitors can sort of exploit that. So I'll give you an example of one of those songs. I sort of meant to start it while I was talking, but here we go. No. Okay. So this is like one of the songs that's sort of like one character is an artist, super full of emotion, super full of expression, and the other character is just sort of like, you know what, I'm gonna just keep everything even. I know this is gonna happen, and like I'm not gonna get too overworked and overexcited. So the two contrasting musics sort of give that idea. The artist is like all mad and whatever, right? Just throwing her paintbrushes. You guys know the feeling. Love will find me the way I have to be found, romantically in a dream, swept off my feet. And then the artist comes in. Why can't you sweep me off or sweep me on my feet? Hopefully I'm covering enough stuff to give a exploratory idea to get you excited, because I'm really excited about this type of a venue. It's not like something that could just happen on a stage, although we have similar things like with Rocky Horror Picture Show or something like that where the audience gets to interact. This is just maybe on a deeper level, and I feel like that's what's so cool about the Meow Wolf experience, that the different layers and different experiences make you go deeper and look at it from different perspectives. So hope to see you in 2020. Thanks.